extremely proud of how hard the guys played. With some guys go down again, and some other guys stepped in and gave it all they had. So tough way to end the season, but I'm proud of the guys. I really am proud of them. Time's yours.
Sean, Josh came in and he was visibly in tears. We've never seen him like that, at least out here. Just how distraught was this loss for everybody in there?
Yeah, well, you get a chance. You're coming on the road 2 weeks in a row, and guys fought their butts off, man. They know what they put out there in terms of the commitment, the effort, the toughness, the grit. What more could you ask for? Opportunities to win the game. We had a few of them, and at the end of the day, they didn't work out, and that's hard. You go into this, and you put a lot into it all season long, including this week, and that's why you play the game, though, at the same time. And these guys will learn. You learn some lessons from this game, and sometimes hard lessons.
Can you take us into that sequence? Can you take us into that sequence on the Brandon Cooks? What ended up being an interception, the timeout, and what you were told?
Yeah, so obviously I don't have the power to challenge, right? We're in overtime, so the flag is not an option to throw it down. So I called a timeout to try and get the process to slow down, because it seemed like the process was not slowing down. It was a rather rapid unfolding of the review, if there was a review. And so I called a timeout to try and slow it down. It would seem logical to me. It would seem logical to me that it make a lot of sense that the head official would walk over and want to go and take a look at it, just to make sure that everybody from here who is in the stadium to there are on the same page. That's too big of a play, in my estimation, too big of a play, and in a play that decided the game potentially as well, to not even slow it down. And that's why I had to call the timeout. It's not what I wanted to do, but I had to do it in order to make sure that I understood what was going on and that they did take a look at it. And it's hard for me to, and I've had a chance to look at it, it's hard for me to understand why it was ruled the way it was ruled. And if it is ruled that way, then why wasn't it slowed down? Just to make sure that we have this right. That would have made a lot of sense to me, to make sure that we have this thing right, because that's a pivotal play in the game. We have the ball at the 20, maybe kicking a game-winning field goal right there. So I'll just leave it at that.
In your eyes,
I'm saying it because I'm standing up for Buffalo, damn it. I'm standing up for us.
John, in your
What went on is not how it should go down, in my estimation. That play, these guys spend 3 hours out there playing football, pouring their guts out, to not even say, hey, let's just slow this thing down. That's why I'm bothered.
in your eyes, was it catch down by contact?
In my eyes, it was. Yes, in my eyes, it was. But even if it wasn't, okay, let's just say that, and I'm being objective. Even if it wasn't, the players are owed, to me, hey, let's stop it, let's slow it down, let's put the head referee and give him a chance to look at the monitor, just to make sure.
Once you called the timeout,